So cheers for joining us, Brad. 3-1 win today on the road. What do you make of the lads' performance?
It's just nice to get up and running in the league, and after Saturday's disappointment, to play so quickly after Saturday was key to. Your final question was what I wanted to out of Monday's game and play in Hinckley, and I said as far as I'm concerned what we need is 3 points, and we came here and got 3 points. I think it was probably the nicest way to win because we weren't great today, and we looked good in spells, but we weren't our normal fluid self, and that's because of the surroundings. And I've said to the boys, I said, you now need to appreciate where you play. Your surface that you play on allows you to play a style, but that's not realistic in football. You've got to come to every single place and just find a way to win games of football. And today we did, and we scored from set pieces, which they worked hard on, but have been a bit of an Achilles heel for us on the other direction. So the main thing was 3 points, getting our season up and running. And trust me, I know the league table already shows that these haven't had the greatest of starts, but they'll take points off people here, and they're a group that will at least keep fighting till 90 plus minutes. And for us to come here, put a relatively professional performance on after a shaky first 10-15 minutes, where usually we're pretty good in the first 10-15 minutes, it was good to see them be able to shake off a few of those demons and compete. And then our goals came from us wanting to be on the front foot. It's a scrappy first goal, but if you've got attacking players in the right areas, you'll go and score. So the main thing is 3 points. It was far from the finished article, but listen, we're in a results business, and we got the result today. So that's the one thing I'm delighted for. It's the one thing I asked of the boys. By hook or by crook, I said on Saturday, and we did that, and it was convincing in the end. And what the refs give the penalty for, even their lads thought it was a free kick on our boy. Is the only person in the ground that thought it was a penalty, so it takes a shine off obviously the clean sheet. But listen, without the clean sheet, we still got 3 points, and that's huge for us. So I'm delighted for the boys. They've deserved that winning feeling in the league. After the disappointment on Saturday, I think it's probably the best we've looked going forward on Saturday. But 2 soft goals, so let's shake it off. We've had a resilient performance here, and going to put them to bed in the end. So I'm really happy with the boys.
Like you said, the lads at the top end of the pitch were more than worth their goals, and the defence as well, probably more than worth a clean sheet too.
Yeah, after the first 15-20 minutes maybe, we then just became a lot more resilient. They looked a lot better, they looked a lot more structured, and listen, they deserved a clean sheet, but unfortunately a decision has cost that. But they've contributed to the 3 points, and they've contributed to the 3 goals, because everything starts from there. And the boys at the top end of the pitch, particularly in the first half, I thought looked even more lively than the second, to be honest. I thought we looked a bit more fluid. We got in some decent areas and probably could have scored more goals in the first half, but listen, I'm delighted with the boys, and they deserve the winning feeling. And you've got to get off the mark in the league somewhere. We've done it here, and hopefully it's the catalyst for more positive performances moving forward.
And up next on Saturday, it's Newcastle Town away in the first qualifying round of the FA Cup. Is that just more of an objective to build on what you've seen today now? Absolutely,
and it's winning games of football. Winning is a habit, and for us, if alongside with that the FA Cup, if we can give something back to the club, and obviously allow the club to reap the rewards of potentially our hard work, that would fill me with pure joy, because at the end of the day, the club give us a great platform. Their surroundings are immaculate, and the boys are lucky for what we have. So if we can use that day as a building on the positives of being able to win a game of football, get back to our sharp, fluid self, but also progress ourselves in a cup competition where you never know what can happen, and you are only one game away from making history, you should say. So going and playing somewhere that the club's never played, or playing in front of a big group that some of the lads may have never done before. So I want it to be a joyous occasion where we go and attack it with full heart and desire, and hopefully we can have a really enjoyable day for the fans, who again deserve that as well, but the people behind the scenes at the club deserve it, and to see them coming on a bank holiday Monday away to here, club officials but also fans, it is massively appreciated. So let's go and try and hopefully give them a good day on Saturday in the FA Cup as well.
Right. Thanks for your time, Bill.
No problem, mate.